Spirits review. So first time trying this beer, and the only way is up, I think. You've enjoyed this beer before? Ah, that's interesting. So, why is it not showing up? Can't get the chat up. So the email klaxon has just gone out. Oh, it's showing up now. And we're back, yes. So yeah, that was not the greatest. I'm glad I didn't pay a lot for it. Oh dear, oh dear. So what's this ABV? 3.9%. Good evening. So I got this in a box set from Costco. 6.4 out of 5. Yeah. So I'll just put it there a second while I just, oh God, just seeing my face on camera, it's not nice. Turn that off. Bad enough looking at myself on one screen than looking at yourself on two screens. It's a bit weak, isn't it? But you know, if I'm doing 4 beer reviews, I had to be a little bit sly with the ABV. Yeah, I got the 2 tulip glasses and about 8 bottles for Christmas. Good evening. No, I wasn't feeling well this morning, though. Oh, yeah. Just so as everyone knows here, men and women are not advised to regularly drink more than 14 units a week. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? So, Gold Muddler takes its name from a fishing fly used for luring trout in the chalk-fed river that surround the area where the Andwell Brewing Company is based. Our blonde ale uses the finest floor-malted English barley combined with a European and American aroma hops to produce a crisp, refreshing, golden blonde beer. And then it says some other stuff that I'm not interested in. I think I drank more than 14 units yesterday. Spent 80 quid on low cost. Yeah, there's got a lot of new beers in. I was on earlier, but I wasn't in the mood to look at beer. Especially after being a bit rough. There's got to be an average, hasn't there? You know, it's the rest of the country that don't drink anything, and then you get the ones that do drink. Low cost is good. Depends what you can afford. You know, we're all on a budget. The year was rough. Fucking hell. So, I'll make up for the teetotals as well by some distance. So, nice golden pour. Good evening again. Little white head, not much on the head to be fair. It's very sporadic carbonation. Good evening. So, do you have a lot of Imperial Stouts? Bless you. Good on you, man. Yeah. I think we have to take each other's units. My wife does as well. I dare order anything at the moment. I need to put a bit of money back in my kitty. I've got my beer kitty, and I need to put a bit of money back in and see what floats. I want to try and get hold of some American beers. So if I see American beers at low cost, I might actually pick the American ones out to review. Although low cost have got a lot of Swedish beers in at the moment, and I might do a Swedish one tomorrow night, funnily enough. There's a sweet nose to it. There's a sweetness there. Malty, sweet. No, that's enough on the nose. Let's get in the beer. I like cheap. I do like cheap. Beer buffs. So I've got to say, first impressions, it tastes nice. straight away, you know. Well, I put my money I make from gardening, that I spend on booze, because that's my money. Money I earn, it goes into the wife sorts that out for the bills. You know, only one of us are working. And the money off the internet, I flip with that. Sometimes I'll treat myself, and then other times I'll put it to one side. And like we're thinking about buying a new hot tub if this one plays up. But if not, theme parks and maybe beer festivals as well, if I'm feeling brave and don't drink too much. Only from gardening, not from working. From working goes in the house. Only from my little private jobs. There must be a lot of us that were rough getting up this morning then. Yeah. Oh, so rough. I've got some tools that I take with me, yeah, some. And obviously I've got my own website. So like the lads who do beer reviews on here, who put ads on the channel, I can understand why they do, because beer's not cheap, as you know. And good evening. And, you know, I earn my money in a different way. No, mower's not fixed yet. The Vidon needs fixing. I need to get a grass cut. Bless you. Wish I could go back to sleep at 6. I woke up at 5:30 and I had such a bad head. Ultra wires. Is that a can or is that a draft? Yeah, this is nice. Nice beer to, you know. Who donates for the beer? No, I don't do anything like that. I'll buy my own beer. I had loads of pears last year and I made that pear wine. I'm never going down that road again. Yes, yes, I see that. I seen that the other night. Yeah, that will never happen with me, you know. One, I wouldn't do it. Two, I won't. That's not, just not the person I am. I mean, some of the lads asked me to put a Patreon thing up. And I can understand, you know, if someone wants to give to you, that's fair dues. But I won't, I could probably brew a pair if I wanted to. But at the moment, you know, because I've got so much beer, I don't really need home brewing's on the backstop at the moment. YouTube, that's disgusting of YouTube, isn't it? 20% maybe as a VAT thing, but not fucking 50. Oh, cheers. Then we can legally have a beer in my garden then. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I need to download. What's that egg and cress thing? Egg and cress thing about? Is that bullshit? Or is it real? Yeah. Well, I'm going to get some bar stools from work. I've got 5 at work that I can bring home and just put a bit of varnish on. Jobs are good and they'll look good. Wipe the bird shit off them. And nice tasting beer. This is very easy drinking. I'm always fixed for a pint. I am going to brew some barrel. I'm going to barrel age some imperial stouts. I am ready for the October Beer Festival. I'm going to barrel age it for the as many months as it is, 5 or 6 months. Let it sit there, brew it, barrel age it, put some wood chips in or bourbon chips that will just disintegrate in the beer. And yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, there's lots of them about. People who avoid paying for beers. Yeah, I couldn't get the £5 one. I went the other day, you know, and I went the other day to Tesco's and they didn't have it in stock. But yeah, I was only going to buy it just to do the review. I don't really care paying £5 for a supermarket beer, and especially one that's only 5%. It's a bit sly. They know it's going to sell well in the summer. There's a reason behind they do all these things. The real ale train? No, don't even know what it is. What's a real ale train? A train with loads of real ales on, I presume. %10 lager. Ooh. See, I never been on a fruit machine. Doesn't interest me. Yeah, you did well on the stream last night, even though you were steaming. God, you were steaming. I was bad. Right. Yeah. A Leeds to Manchester train that's for pissheads. Milky Bar kid. Oh, what, because of all the white? I know, these days. Fucking hell. I'm going from grey to white. At least in the beer room, I don't look too bad. When I'm in the house, like last night, I was on Blue Nose's feed, and in the house, oh dear, that the colour of the light in the house looks awful. Oh, the drunk train. Oh, wrong hole. So yeah, sweetness on the nose, malty. It's not got a lot of taste to it, but it is nice tasting, if you get what I mean. It's malty. Sure, I'm getting elements of biscuit in this because I'm doing 4 beer reviews. I didn't want to get too steaming, and that I had too much last night. Can't fault you. Yeah, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I can't. One or two, not very often though. A beer festival on a steam train. Wow, Harry Potter. At this rate, I might even go to 5 beer reviews because this is it's really weak. Um, yeah, a nice, interesting beer. What I will say is, it's pretty. It's like a, it's very traditional. Blonde ale. It's sweet, malty. Yeah, I don't want to get too pissed. Um, nice tasting, easy going. There's not a lot of flavour. I didn't expect it to have a lot of flavour, to be honest. Yeah, golden blonde. It's definitely a more traditional beer. I get maltiness, and it's nice tasting, but I don't pick out flavours. So, no, I haven't seen him. No. So yeah, sweet, malty on the nose, malty on the taste. There was a hint of biscuit in there at one stage. Very easy drinking. Yeah, you know, it's a small bottle, isn't it? I mean, it was easy going. It's a good traditional pub beer for me. Yeah. Obviously, it's only 3.9%. Yeah, we've all got our strengths, haven't we? You know, I got it, so I thought I need to review it at some stage. And I've only done one from Andwell Brewing. For me, it lives up to its ABV. So I reckon about a 3.9% out of 5. I won't go any stronger than that, you know. It is what it is. It's a nice tasting beer, nonetheless. But it's if you're going to be critical, it's just not very interesting. But it tastes okay. It's definitely one of them. You're drinking a pub, and you're not picking out flavours. You're just drinking it for this, you know, just have a nice beer in a pub. Do you remember what that was like? Yeah. Slurpee will, and the rest of us will. So yeah, 3.9. Right, back in about 2 minutes with another. I'll have to choose. I'll have to leave the strongest one to last. Day-to-day drink. Oh, I would say Imperial Stouts, if I'm being honest. I love Imperial Stouts. But day-to-day, I don't know really. Titanic Plum Porter. You know, I like a lot of beers. You can't not be a beer reviewer and like a lot of beers. Where's my toilets? Outside, facing the beer room. I've already photographed the 2 beers. An Erdinger, that's alcohol free, that is. I'm not doing that. Back in 2 minutes. Yeah, it's alcohol free.